Weaving in Guam has been utilized in ancient Chamorro culture since the advent of a hunter-gatherer society. It was a way to make useful tools out of naturally occurring resources such as coconut tree leaves and bamboo. The original uses of weaving range from making baskets to carry fruit or fish to guayas for starting fires. In more modern times, it does not serve a practical purpose besides decoration and preservation of the past. Tony Montanoña has been kind enough to give us a personal insight to this form of art.
Hafide, my name is Tony Montanoña. I am from the village of Inaran, and I am a crafter here at Pagu. I've been weaving I learned how to weave when I was in the 4th grade. And what my teachers taught me was how to make the fan and the katupad, which is actually what we need to teach our children nowadays, is the use of what our ancestors were using. The importance of weaving is to try to pass on traditions, traditional skills, the values of our ancestors, and one of them is weaving. A lot of our people here, especially in the Micronesia, our ancestors were known to be master weavers. They can take a coconut leaf and weave practically anything from it. But majority of the time what they did was they wove whatever they needed, like baskets, containers, a sack so that they can go fishing and place the fish inside the sack. So what they did was they just weave. Everybody thinks it's a modern day, modern day cooling device. But actually before it's what the old ladies used to fan the flames. That's why it's called guayha, to fan. You never really had to worry about weaving decorative stuffs like birds, fish, like that. They did a lot of katupads, which is the rice sack. There's 2 types of rice sacks. There's what they call the diamante, or the 1 point, and then you have the 2 point, and then you have the flat. What they do is they put the rice in here halfway through, and then they cook it in the broth. Whatever is being cooked, whatever soup it is, they throw this in the broth, and it absorbs also the flavor of the broth, so you don't really have to put salt in it. Others like it plain, where they just boil it in seawater or regular water and salt, and then it lasts for like 3-4 days. What they do is the farmers, they'll take it and they'll put it in their rice sack, in their lunch box, and they'll just go inside to do their chores and everything. So that's pretty much what they used to do, our ancestors. Unlike this is just decorative. Use your imagination. So this is the fish and the bird. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start something. I can't say I'm a master weaver because I have not really known. I know a lot of things that I can weave with the coconut leaf. But to me, in order to be deemed a master weaver, you have to be deemed from the master weaver himself. I am a weaver here down at Pagu. I'm a crafter. There are so many times that I get mistaken for being a master weaver. They say I am, but I don't consider myself a master weaver until I'm deemed from the master weaver herself.